So it was a sunny day, but then... And it wasn't this anime rain that you'll see when the main character's best friend is about to stop breathing. Nope, it was the same type of rain that you would see in Wuthering With You. And oh boy, was it bad luck to be stuck in school right now. It started raining on the second period, and it wasn't really that heavy, but with each passing second the rain got much stronger, until it was considered a storm, and no one was allowed to go outside. But we were kids and we wanted to play outside in the rain, no matter how strong the wind got. The principal of the school entered each class, making sure there was no missing students. So after the grieving loss of Mike, and the principal telling us that we shouldn't walk outside in the storm, just not to end like Mike, we ended up staying in the class like there was nothing. Until... we hear a big explosion sound out of nowhere, and all electricity goes off. From the class window, we see a teacher rushing towards the sound with a fire extinguisher. Apparently the water from the rain leaked in and short-circuited the fuse box, resulting in electricity going out. Of course, with no Wi-Fi and no projector, the teachers couldn't teach, which means we were more bored in class now. We look from the window as we see other students from the 11th and 12th grade running from the teachers as they chased them outside. The rain was so heavy that it blocked the draining system, so it looked like we literally had a swimming pool in the middle of the school. And oh boy, everyone took their clothes off and jumped into the water. We saw that and we wanted to hop on the fun. Obviously the teacher noticed that and he thought he could stop us. But before he could even reach the door, three of my friends just rushed towards the door. As our teacher realized that he's about to be in real trouble if these kids get hurt, he chases them out of the class, leaving us unsupervised. As we all rush outside, running away from the teachers, who were really just trying to protect us. But let's be honest, with our gym teacher having the physique of Queso, they had no really chance of catching us. And oh boy, the sight I saw when I walked out. I felt like I was in an anime beach episode. Some were playing volleyball, some were swimming, and some were even building sandcastles. Apparently the wind was so strong it pulled off the fake grass from the ground, revealing all the sand, which meant more fun for us. I even saw a kid standing under the drain pipe that was meant to direct the water from their rooftop, and he was just standing beneath it showering or something. Did I forget to mention that he was shirtless too? I didn't want to get my clothes wet, since I know if my parents found out that I went swimming, I would get the beating of a lifetime. So of course I didn't jump. But somehow a 12th grader came behind me thinking I was just afraid of the water, but still wanted to jump. So what did he do? He just grabbed me and threw me into the water. Like, who does that? Like, actually, who does that? The water wasn't that deep, so it wasn't like I was gonna drown or something. But I started crying. The 12th grader freaked out. He didn't know how to deal with a crying kid. He just pulled me out of the water, apologized, and made a run for it. He didn't want to get into trouble. And I wasn't actually crying because he threw me into the water. I was actually crying because I had my phone in my pocket. And keep in mind, I was young at the time. That was before my parents bought me an actual phone. This one was just meant for emergency calls, and for some reason it had a pizza delivery number saved on it. And I was just like... Somehow, me taking out the battery and drying my phone as much as I can while trying to hold my tears, because I know if that phone doesn't work in the next minute or two, my parents will never buy me an actual phone. And guess what? It actually worked. My phone is alive and kicking. I called my mom knowing she'll be worried sick because she can see the rain, and she can't go outside because she knows you'll just... I told her that I'm okay and still breathing. It kept raining for an hour or two, and my mom picked me up, and there was no school for the rest of the week because it was in shambles and that they need to fix the electricity.
君らの個性を最大限引き出す合理的競技